Hi and welcome, this is Jam Jar 34 for a new 2017 series called the Griffon Clause. This is my own Space Marine chapter that I started last year. I started it on with the War Boss Tape Painting Challenge, so there is some updates and stuff on the War Boss painting challenge on my playlists, so that's all cool. I didn't get to finish them unfortunately, but here's just the basic ones. It's a tactical squad. I thought I'd start off with something simple. Just go home in on that one. So yeah, it's basically the basic colour, and they turn out like this afterwards. I've got to put some highlights and stuff in this one, but as you can see, they look pretty awesome. You know how I like my banners, so just put that into the light a bit. There's the mark of Griffon. Excuse me. Space Marine. So this is basically an intro video on how I got to that stage and what colours I was going to use, and basically the process I chose of the idea. So I basically I liked the Cole Franz model, and I got it and painted it, and it had a Griffon on it, and I sort of like Griffons anyway, so that was probably the first thing I sort of picked up on. It'd be quite cool to be Space Marine chapter called Griffon or Griffins or something like that. So that sort of got me looking one night on my phone on Google, and I can't show you that on my phone because I'm using it at the moment, obviously, to do this video, but I have got my laptop, and yes, this is basically what I was looking at, Space Marine chapters. So if I can just press that button, and nothing works. So yeah, basically this is basically what it is, and how I got to the actual Griffon Claw's name. So basically you've got Blood Angels, Angels of Fire. I won't go through all of them, but you get the general gist. I'll just slide through them. Some of them are half and half, as you can see. Some are purple, Hawk Lords. See, half and half again with see if I can do that one a bit more. Yeah, with half on their knee pads. Got Space Wolves. I mean, this one's probably quite old. Rainbow Warriors. And you got half and half. You got half there, half there, half there. That's the colour scheme. You got Dark Hands. Yellow trim. I think that might be, that's like gold. I think it's gold trim or orange trim. And then you've got sort of that one there, which is basically a helmet. You've got Salman, all the old school ones you've got on here, and it gave me quite a good Death Watch somewhere along here. Death Watch, yeah. And you've also got loads more. Got half there. You've got quarter ones on the brazen claws. That's one of the ones I got picked up on, the claws. So you've got half, quarters there, all mixed up, which I quite like that one. And the raptors, and now I'm trying to find out where I got my name from, which was pretty funky. Oh, that Howling Griffins. So you've got quarter there, Howling Griffins. So I basically chose Griffins. I didn't really like the colour scheme. I thought I'd do my own colour scheme. And then you've got the brazen claws, which I sort of liked. And if you have a look on the jump pack or the backpack thing, it's sort of half and half. So I quite like that. That's where I've got it. So I basically named it after the Howling Griffins and the brazen claws, and switched the name to Griffon claws. So that's basically how I got my inspiration, just by looking at this page basically with different stuff. So you've got in the Firehawks were pretty cool. I thought black dragons, that was a possibility, but I decided to go with the Black Templars as well. I basically decided to go with this. Let's go film it. So that was how I basically got the name. I chose off two things, and basically the story behind it is that the gen seed basically got split up between the Howling Griffins and the Blazing Claws, and out came these basically. And that's a little short story which I need to do a bit more fluff on. So if I just move these to the side, and this video goes out to Mini Warzone, give him a little bit of inspiration and stuff, because I know he's thinking about doing his own one and started putting some Space Marine together. So to you, my friend, this video's for you, the intro video. So basically the colours at the time last year I was into was this one, this purple, dark purple, and I also like the Stegagon scale green, which is possibly a really nice colour, and the two together go quite well as a base coat. So that was that, with obviously a wash on top, and then next colour would be Epheus purple, or Exurus purple, and then Stalker green. These two here are basically on the Stegagon, what you would actually paint for the Age of Stigma, as they've said in the books, for Dracoth. So that's what sort of brought me to those colours, and they were quite good together. And then obviously highlight with Templar Guard blue, highlight, and then highlight with Genestealer purple. So, and what you get from that, from using the two without the highlights, is basically that. Yeah, it's sort of dark, which isn't really coming out very well, but you know, see there. So even though I like, you know, you can just about see it, it looks more like black, but it's not. No, it's a sort of dark, it's a dark purple. And then when you put when you start putting a layer on, it comes out like this. You know, it starts to ping. And then I just added a few, like on the kneecaps, as you can see, opposite colours. So you've got the purple on his thigh, and then on his shin you've got the Stegagon green. And then I just basically sort of put a gap in between it and done alternate, as you can see there. So that's basically it. The base, it's just quite simple base, but I've also done, I put some backpacks on there, pouches on there. There's one somewhere where I've got grenade, a frag grenade I think that is. Got the missile launcher with a sword. So you know, the options are quite good, and I think it's quite good. And you've got, I've sort of done gold around here because of Age of Stigma. I was all gold, so I thought I'd do that. And sort of red eyes. So and that sort of worked really well for me. So I hope you find this inspiring, guys, to do your own chapter. This is just an introduction. I've got another box of Marines to go for the second, and hopefully this year I plan to do a second company full of these things, which I'm quite looking forward to. It might be over the next 2 years, but it's a start. I started these last year, as I said. So go over to my playlist for 2016 painting challenge. Like I said, unfortunately I didn't finish it, but this year I'm all buzzed up, and hopefully I'll finish it along with all my other stuff. And if I can complete these, then that'll be my potential goal done. But also I've got other stuff to do, so hopefully the painted number of minis will go up quite a lot. Hopefully I've got a whole year. So anyway, thank you for watching this. I hope this brings you loads of inspiration, and out to Mini Warzone Pete. I hope this gives you a lot of inspiration to continue with your chapter that you're doing, and I would love to see what you come up with. It'd be super awesome from the man cave. So this is Jam Jar 34 signing off from the Hobby Kitchen, and with my new chapter, the Griffon claws. So all the best everyone, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Goodbye.